Well, it's that time once again where the veil between realities becomes weaker with each passing day.
Oh crap.
And apparently, on the lead up to Halloween itself, all manner of ghosts and ghouls can be seen, but only if you know where to look.
The bad guys ain't there!
Some of these creatures of darkness come in the forms of vampires, werewolves, and grotesque witches.
You're one ugly motherfucker.
Now, normally when you think of a witch, a certain image comes to mind of an old haggard hag, but there's a certain game from Sega that replaces this image with something, how do I put it, very pleasing to the eye.
Nice.
Obviously, I'm referring to the femme fatale herself, Bayonetta. But before I get ahead of myself, I think it's time we go back to the past to learn more about this mysterious and beautiful witch. Now at the turn of the century, the world of console gaming had made that leap into the 6th generation. The likes of the Xbox, the Nintendo GameCube, the Sega Dreamcast and even the PlayStation 2 were showcasing some truly remarkable games.
Wow.
Some of these unforgettable classics came in the form of Halo, Twilight Princess, Soul Calibur 2 and the legendary Devil May Cry. Now Capcom's hack and slash action adventure is a firm favourite with gamers who enjoy taking on the denizens of hell. In the mid-2000s, the Devil May Cry series had 3 amazing games making up a trilogy, but sadly the franchise would go on a slight hiatus for a number of years, and during this period, Hideki Kamiya would go on to work on other games such as God Hand and the cult classic Okami. Now Okami obviously feels a bit like Zelda, but you play as a wolf, and is one title that I definitely need to return to in the future.
Yes!
Eventually Kamiya-san would leave Capcom to co-found Platinum Games, and then eventually our partnership with Sega would soon follow.
Oh friend! Only friend!
This collaboration led to games such as Mad World, Infinite Space and Vanquish to enter the digital realm of fun. But there was another title that would prove to be the most successful for Platinum Games. Of course, I'm talking about Bayonetta, a 2000 action adventure that when released became an instant classic within the world of gaming. Bayonetta takes place in Vigrid, where 500 years ago in medieval Europe, unknown events caused the Umbra Witch to enter a slumber spanning just over 5 centuries.
Good morning, Starshine.
And upon her awakening, Bayonetta enters the modern age, meeting new allies, as well as going on an adventure to uncover the mysteries surrounding her past. Along the way, she would encounter a number of strange yet familiar faces. While some were friendly, others had malicious intent.
I especially hate you!
The Umbra Witch, with a love for leather and guns, finds herself dealing with the legions of angels that reside within heaven. And as they descend onto the earthly plane, Bayonetta enters the spiritual realm to battle some of heaven's greatest warriors. What I mean by this is basically Bayonetta enters the realm just outside of her own vision. You know, the in-between, where all manner of entities can exist. Each and every battle gets more over the top as players progress through Bayonetta, witnessing some extraordinary feats of the Umbra Witch. This combination of over-the-top violence mixed with tongue-in-cheek sexual innuendos certainly puts Bayonetta on a list of games not for kids.
Won't somebody please think of the children?
Witnessing Bayonetta flirt with many characters is certainly interesting to watch, especially when they try their hardest to maintain eye contact.
Hey, Fernand, my eyes are up here.
Which of course is not surprising considering that Bayonetta's outfit is very revealing, and as nice as it looks, underneath it all lays a darker presence.
You're goddamn right.
Basically, Bayonetta's outfit is a gateway for the demons of hell, and it's actually made up of her hair. Weird, I know. And when they manifest, they take on the form of her luscious locks, which of course leaves Bayonetta somewhat exposed.
Oh my.
During certain parts of the super addictive and fun game, players will witness Bayonetta flying through the skies on the back of a rocket. However, the segments where she speeds through the city will tug at the heartstrings for fans of a certain racing game that appeared in the arcade of the 80s. Of course, I'm referring to Outrun and the fantastic Splashwave tune. and these little nods to old Sega games that make Bayonetta such a great game, not only to play, but also to watch. And such was the success of Bayonetta that it was warranted a sequel, which I'll come back to in the future, as well as the third installment of this fantastic series. All in all, Bayonetta from the get-go is a high-octane action-adventure, playing similar to the classic Devil May Cry series, which of course is by no means a bad thing. Bayonetta is certainly a title that should appear in any gamer's collection. I'm so happy that Bayonetta appears in mine, and having those homages to old school Sega games is a certainly nice touch. While we wait in anticipation for the third installment of the series, I can only wonder what lays in store for the future of the Bayonetta franchise. Perhaps gaming's favourite witch will travel through time and space to uncover the mysteries of the universe. Or maybe, just maybe, she'll continue to break the hearts of men with her feminine charms.
Come on.
Anyway, come back next time where a murder investigation takes on a more supernatural element. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next game.